So we pick up today, and basically we're in our third of four big um, moments in what we've said is a way to understand all of reality, and also our own reality. So do you remember we had creation, we had fall, which we finished last time, then redemption and new creation. So today we want to start redemption. Now think about this for a second. Um, we've got some problems, right? If, as we've said, we are all sinners, if we are all rebels, and we deserve God's condemnation. Do you remember when it said that um, in the garden, God said to Adam and Eve, "You can eat from any of the trees in the garden, but from one don't. The day you eat from that tree, you will surely die." So death was promised, and spiritual death and was immediate with separation from God, and then physical death followed. So we all deserve to die. So there's two problems. We need a perfect life where we are fully obedient to God, and we need to deal with that problem of the punishment for that disobedience, that rebellion. Well, what happens? God uh, and it can't be somebody from the fallen race of Adam because we're all part of this rebellion. Well, what does God do? Um, I'll just get to the points that are relevant to this specific episode. Um, Jesus Christ comes from heaven, and he is born of a virgin outside of our race, but in our race. We'll see this later. He's fully God and fully man. And he lives a perfect life, a life that none of us could have lived. Um, Adam and Eve didn't, and he lives. And let me just give you a verse on this. It's John 8:29, where he simply says this about himself: "I always do the things that are pleasing to the Father." Think about that. Do you always do what's pleasing to God? I certainly don't. Hope I do sometimes, but not always. Jesus did it always. He lived a perfect life of obedience and joyful submission to God. So if Romans 6:23 says the wages of sin is death, well, that means that Jesus doesn't deserve to die, does he? Because he didn't sin, never sinned. So we'll see next time the implications of that. Jesus lived a perfect life, um, and thus he did not deserve to die. See you next time. God bless you. Dio vi benedica. Ciao.